Hola, mi clase, buenos días. ¿Cómo están ustedes, estudiantes virtuales? Buenos días o buenas tardes, lo que sea. Bienvenidos otra vez, día 2 de la semana. Hoy es miércoles. Describing las vacaciones, lección 5. What is the name of the new tense we are learning? Present, progressive. If you want to write it in Spanish, presente progresivo. When is the quiz? ¿Cuándo es la prueba? El viernes. So don't be blowing off Fridays, which some of you do. No, 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 no. Prueba viernes. What did we learn yesterday? Yesterday, that was like 24 hours ago. Oh yeah, yesterday we learned about I's to Y's. Like layer goes to leyendo. And let me think of another one. What was another one? It's, okay, the case for applying the rule is that it ends in an ER or an IR. And when you drop the ER or the IR, your stem has a vowel. Let's do try air. To bring would be trayendo, bringing. Okay. ER, IR verbs. When you drop the ER or the IR, there's a vowel, and you add YENDO instead of IENDO. That's what we did yesterday. Más emociones. ¿Estás confundido? ¿Estás confundida sobre el presente progresivo? La prueba es el viernes. ¿Lo entiendes? You understand it? Sí. Lo, it. Entiendo, that's a shoe verb. See, it, I understand. It, I understand. Oh, that's that Yoda talk again, isn't it? It, I understand. It, I understand. Sí, lo entiendo. No estoy confundida. No estoy confundida. No estoy. Lo entiendo. It, I understand. By the way, if you are confused, what's your game plan? Are you just going to stay confused? Are you going to ask for help? That's your plan. ¿Cuál es la fecha de hoy? Hoy es miércoles. Hoy es miércoles. Miércoles. El 7 de abril. ¿Sales? Are you leaving? ¿Sales para la competencia del atletismo hoy? No, there's not even a track meet today. It's miércoles. No. No salgo hoy. Those of you who are leaving tomorrow for the track meet, just so that I can kind of figure that out, will you please write salgo mañana so that I know you're going to be gone tomorrow, mañana. Sí, salgo mañana. I'm going, I'm leaving. Salgo. América del Sur. ¿Qué tiempo hace en Buenos Aires, Argentina? I swear we did that one before. What's Maestra up to? Buenos Aires es la ciudad capital de Argentina. ¿Qué tiempo hace en Buenos Aires hoy? Buenos Aires. Buenos Aires. Look. It's already saved. Barriga hormonal. Part of the fun of this is to make you guys look at ads in Spanish, which sometimes, un aeropuerto. Maletas, viajeros. Okay. Hoy es 7 de abril. So, 7 de abril, parcialmente nublado. La máxima, 26, which is 79, 26, 79. Look at the centigrade before you switch it to Fahrenheit. part of this is to get you guys to be worldly and just have a feel for what temperatures are. And the more you process it, the more you get the feel for it. So 26, en mi opinión, hace buen tiempo, pero parcialmente nublado y no llueve. Hace viento un poco. Mañana, no, ahora. Ok, adiós, Buenos Aires. Está, I hate that thing. Está parcialmente nublado. En mi opinión, hace calor, en mi opinión. Y no nieva, no hay niebla, bla, bla, bla. ¿Dónde está Argentina? Argentina está en el Caribe, in the Caribbean, no. En América Central, Central America, no, obvio que no. Argentina está en América del Sur, Suramérica, América del Sur, Suramérica. Buenos Aires es la ciudad capital de la Argentina, ¿cierto o falso? Cierto. ¿Y cuál es la temperatura? ¿Es más alta en Yankton o es más alta en Buenos Aires? En mi opinión, es más alta en Buenos Aires. ¿Okay? Más alta, 26. Ok. Ya. Para leer. Soy fotógrafo. There's an old vocab word. Soy fotógrafo y quiero viajar para sacar fotos de paisajes increíbles. Estoy buscando información para hacer un viaje a las cataratas del Iguazú. Estoy buscando información para hacer un viaje a las cataratas del Iguazú. Iguazú es mucho más grande que las cataratas de Niagara. Niagara, cataratas. You guys should be able, at this point in time, to use context clues to understand new vocabulary. Cataratas is new vocabulary. Not terribly useful vocabulary unless you're traveling, but it is new vocabulary that you can at least figure out from context. So, Cataratas del Iguazú es mucho más grande que las cataratas de Niagara. Está en un lugar remoto, una jungla subtropical, donde se encuentran Argentina y Brasil. Hay 275 cascadas, pero quiero tomar fotos de la garganta del diablo. So how would you translate estoy buscando? It says estoy buscando información. I'm riding a bus or I'm looking for. Buscar is to look for. Estoy buscando. I'm looking for information. The falls. Did you figure out the cataratas are falls? Okay. The cataratas at Iguazú are bigger than Niagara or smaller than Niagara. Mucho más grande que las cataratas de Niagara. Way bigger. Like way bigger. Like blow your socks off bigger. How would you translate donde se encuentran Argentina y Brasil? So I'm telling you where these waterfalls are located. Okay. Donde se encuentran Argentina y Brasil? So would it be where Argentina and Brazil are on the map? Or where Argentina and Brazil meet, like on the border? It's on the border. Encontrar is to meet, to find, or to encounter. You don't need to explain your thinking. I need to clear that off. Okay, but these waterfalls are right in between. So like one side of the waterfalls belong to Argentina and one side belonged to Brazil. And each side has their own tourist industry built around the falls. Each side has a different view of the paisaje. It's muy interesante, but these falls are amazing. And if you are a real photography person, you probably would want to take a vacation to see the falls of Iguazu. Iguazu. Okay, put these in order until you can just do it in your sleep. Primero, segundo, tercero, cuarto, quinto, sexto, séptimo, octavo, noveno, décimo. What do you know about the present progressive tense? The reason I keep doing this is because you really need to know this. So what is it in English? To be plus ing. Example, I am typing. Number 2, when do you use it? Emphasize action happening right now. In English, we use it all the time. In Spanish, you only emphasize the actions happening right now. How do you form it? You conjugate a star to match your subject. And then you add ondos, if it ends in an A-R-E-R. You add endo, if it ends in E-R-I-R. And sometimes yendo, which would be what we studied yesterday. This should be in your own words. I need you guys to process what that means to you, okay? That's why I keep doing it, so that you have more chances to process the information and really learn it. Okay, some irregulars. Okay, this is yesterday's. What happens when forming the gerund, the ing, that's called a gerund, running, hopping, singing, sleeping, dreaming. That's the gerund of the verbs to the left. What happens? What is the rule? I'm going to give you guys some time to write. After you drop the ER, IR, you add yendo instead of endo to avoid train wreck of vowels. Those are my words. Put yours in, put it in your words. Today we're going to do another set of irregulars. It's the last set of irregulars. Okay? Again, it's important that you see the pattern, that you are able to process in what case do I use this rule. So look at these words, these infinitives that I have listed. You know most of them. Preferir, to prefer. Mentir, to lie, to tell a lie. Decir, to say or to tell. Venir, to come. Conseguir, to get, to obtain. Dormir, to sleep. Morir, to die. First thing I notice, all are IR verbs. Did you notice that? Second, all are shoe verbs. Every last one of those is a shoe verb. That's why on yesterday's homework, you had to review shoe verbs. So yesterday we did ERs, IRs whose stem ends in a vowel. Today we are doing IR shoe verbs. IR shoe verbs. The only time you're going to use what I'm teaching you today is IR shoe verbs. So let's look at the rule. Maybe. Okay, so let's take preferir. Pref. Air. Holy buckets. I like my one at home better. Pref, air, ear. Okay, so I'm going to drop off the IR, right? It's a shoe verb. I'm going to change this E. Nope, not to IE. For these gerunds, I only change it to an I. Preferiendo. Prefiriendo. Prefiriendo. Okay? So up here, I want you guys to type prefiriendo. 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 Okay? Conseguir. C-O-N-S. What will I change the E to of conseguir? Same thing I changed the E to for preferir. I'm going to change it to an I. Consigu, add endo. Yeah, I know that looks like a train wreck of vowels, but guess what? The U is silent. And if the U doesn't make a sound, I really only have 2 vowels there. Okay, decir, to say or to tell. What will I change the E to? The same thing I changed it to before. I'll change it to an I, diciendo. I'm telling the, estoy diciendo la verdad. I'm telling the truth. Venir, to come. What will I change the E to? An I. Yendo, viniendo. I'm coming, estoy viniendo. Okay? El tren está viniendo. The train is coming. Huh. Dormir. Oh, let's see if I can play with my, okay? I'm obviously not going to change that O to an I. That's just too weird. What do I normally change my O's to? UE. Guess what I'm going to do for this one? Change it to a U, and that's it. Dur. Wow. E. And do. I miss my computadora en casa, okay? So when I have those O's to use, I'm going to change it to D-U-R, dur, miendo. Morir, to die. What would I change the O to? U, muriendo, okay? Prefiriendo, consiguiendo, diciendo, viniendo, durmiendo, muriendo. Woo! Now I come to poder, to be able. Do you see that it's not an IR verb? Yeah. Poder is just totally wacko, okay? It changes to pudiendo, and it's the only ER shoe verb that does change. If you have the ER shoe verb, like, oh, I got to think of one. I can think of my AR verb, cerrar, jugar. I can't think of an ER one right now. You don't change them. You don't change them, okay? Only poder. Poder es muy especial, okay? Take a second and tell yourself what is the rule for these IR shoe verbs in the gerund, the second part of the progressive. Okay, I only do this with IR shoe verbs. I don't do it with AR or ER. And when I have an IR shoe verb that changes E, I change the E to an I. But if I have to change the O, I change the O to a U. Poder is wacko and does its own thing, and it's just plain pudiendo. P-U-D. P-U-D. Pudiendo. 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 Okay, got it. All right. We've been doing this every day. Do you think maybe something like this is going to appear on your quiz come Friday? Because I keep making you do this over and over and over and over and over again. Aha. How many words have to be in the middle column? How many English words have to be? Because in English, you have to write the subject. And the is, am, are, and the ing. Yeah. So this one gets 2, this one gets 3. No 2 ways about it. Check. Write the complete sentence. Mis amigos. So create complete sentences by putting the verb in the present progressive and translate your sentence. Mis amigos. Present progressive. 2 words. First word, están. Second word, descansando en la playa. Translate to English. My friends are, what's descansando? Are resting on the beach. Okay, are resting on the beach. My friends are resting on the beach. There should be 12 of these. That's a lot. And I tried to make some of them kind of funny. Sorry if I was picking on you. It's just because I love you. Te quiero, te quiero, te quiero. You can check. If you're really, really stuck, I would use check. This is also going to look a little bit like Friday's quiz. So Maestra Callis and some special students van a hacer un viaje a Puerto Rico. ¡Woo! No necesitamos pasaportes. Puerto Rico belongs to the U.S. En la tabla, escribe la forma correcta del verbo en el presente progresivo. So Porter is investigating the political situation of the island. He wants to be prepared. Okay, Porter, whatever. So how would I say Porter is investigating? Está investigando. I don't know what the deal is with that. Every time I put in an accent, it has to do that. Okay, so está investigando. So you're going to go through, and again, it's all about our class. I tried to make it un poco interesante, and that should be it for the day. So, mañana, muchos de ustedes salen para la competencia, para correr en la pista. So tomorrow, we're going to try to do something un poco divertido, a little bit fun, using the present progressive. Friday is the present progressive quiz. Don't skip out of class on Friday. Y hasta luego. Bye-bye.